one customer. That's what Spot Free Co. has gotten so far. I could sit here and tell you that the business is failing, but that's not actually true. I haven't really tried yet. So this video is me actually trying and showing you exactly what happens. I've only had one paying customer so far. It was a carport, about 3.5 cars. It had tire stains, and since I did such a good job, I got a $20 tip. Since it was about 3.5 cars, I would usually charge $160 for that. But I only charged $100 because they were my first customer, so, they earned it. And so I got $120 off that job. And at the end, she said that I could use her as a referral for any future customers. And I put most of my effort into door knocking in the afternoon on a Sunday, which I already know which isn't a very good window for getting sales, but I still do it just because it's more convenient and I need to work on that. And I've missed a bunch of channels of getting customers too, considering that my first customer said that I could use her as a referral. I haven't followed up on that. I haven't asked her to ask her friends if they need any work done. I just have been lazy. I haven't followed up on my next door neighbors. They said they'll email me because I left them with one of my business cards. I haven't gotten an email, and that was like 3 months ago, so I should have checked up on that 2 weeks after I talked with them. And since I do swim team, I could be networking with parents, but swim team's over, so I missed that. And I could be using yard signs, but I don't have enough money for yard signs. They're like really expensive, I think. I haven't actually even looked into that. That just shows how lazy I am. This isn't proof that the business doesn't work. It's proof that I'm not putting enough effort in. It's proof that I need to work harder myself. It's not that the business needs to work. It's that I need to put forth effort. I'm doing 10% effort, and I need to be doing 150 for this to actually work. What am I going to do to actually revive this business? I'm going to ask my first customer directly for the referral that I already have permission for. So essentially, I'm going to ask her if she could talk to some of her friends and be like, hey, Miss So-and-so, Oscar's over here putting in the hard work and starting a business this summer, and he hasn't had much clients. So, do you think you need any of his services? If not, that's okay. If yes, he'd be really happy to have you as a customer. And then I'd also be like, I'll pay you however much. Maybe I'll give her like 15% of the profit that I make off a job. Because I'm a nice guy. Not only do I want to build my brand, I want to build my brand image. Like, I want to seem like a nice business, not a profitable business, And I'm going to ask my mom to post in Nextdoor and local Facebook groups. I've heard that these are, what's the word that I'm looking for? These are, I don't think I can think of the word in time, but they are effective. That's what I was thinking for. They are pretty effective in what I would need them for. I've heard that people got a bunch of sales and they're free, so there's nothing to lose on them. And since swim's over, I can't mention it to any of the swim parents at practice, so I'll just have to mention it to my friends' parents and hope that they are okay with it and need that done. I know I have one friend that's moving, and you want your house to look clean while you're moving, so maybe they'll want that. And I've already established that I'm not good at door-to-door, or I just live in a bad door-to-door neighborhood, so that's already established that I'm not good at door-to-door. But That's what I would do to revive this business. For the next part, I can't give you any information right now because I need to try out those things that I just stated and see if they work. And if they do, I'll post an update video. Maybe it'll be a short, I don't know. But I'll post an update video in maybe a week or two after I've tried everything and tested everything. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna say it plainly. Pressure washing and window cleaning also slow down during winter. Like whenever it's consistently under 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That's just weather, not the business struggling. I'm going to shift from pressure washing and window cleaning to leaf cleanup because where I live, we get like an average snowfall of like half an inch. So snow plowing or snow shoveling will not work just because it's not geologically available where I live. And I'm not quitting, I'm just adapting to what I need to. And I may be able to window wash year round, but then again, I can't get customers for window washing. I don't know why. If you have any tips, drop them down in the comments. And then also, I won't be able to do pressure washing because most people shut off their spigots, which is where I get my water from in the winter, because they don't want their pipes to freeze. I'm not going to pretend I know exactly how this ends yet. But whatever happens with that second customer, I know the business isn't over. It's just early, and I'm still figuring out where the actual customers are. Thanks for watching. Talk soon. And if you have any tips, drop them down in the comments.